Okay, we're going to go to Bradley Blackburn. He's joining us live from Algiers Point with more on what he's seeing along the Mississippi River, which is at a record level for time-wise in terms of where it's been at flood stage. Bradley?
Hey guys, yeah, we've been here for a couple hours, and right now we are experiencing the wind gusts, the occasional rainstorms that you've been talking about, but that hasn't slowed a non-stop parade of people that are coming here to the walkway along the levee to see what is behind me, and that is the rising Mississippi River. We have been here for a while. We see it continue to creep up, and you can see how it's getting further up the side of the levees. Now here, these are strong earthen levees. They are backed by concrete, but if we pan to the left, you'll see the ferry terminal here, and this is one spot that folks in this neighborhood are particularly concerned about. It's a little bit lower down. They, of course, have the gate pulled across it, hoping that it will keep the water out as it rises up, but this is definitely a spot of concern for folks. Everybody wants to come by and take a look at it and see where the water is, and you can see on the corner there that it is not that far from reaching the bottom of the ferry terminal there and getting up towards the gate. Now, we also have some video of what we've been seeing this afternoon. We'd like to show you those pictures if possible. We've just been watching the water flow come through, and you can see the wind pushing the water against the normal flow of the current, just pushing against the normal flow of the river. And it's just it's a battle for Mother Nature out there as this storm just pushes water up the Mississippi. You know, we're not from here, we're out of Dallas-Fort Worth, but locals tell us that there is a park on the riverside of this levee, and all these trees that we see, you know, normally during this time of year, you should be able to go down and enjoy that park. Of course, that's not the case right now. And in talking to folks, you know, we asked, how are you feeling about this? Are you concerned? And when I talked to people that have been living here for decades, they wanted to come see this because with the water this high, knowing it's this high and a storm's coming, it makes them uncomfortable. Take a listen.
It's pretty surreal. I'm not scared. I'm pretty confident in these levees here. I live not too far from here, but it is interesting to see.
But when you got this much water coming up this quickly, it's just scary. And that's why we came out here, just to see for ourselves.
We come to this area all the time. We like to see what's going on in the community, and decided to make this trip because of the circumstances going on in the river right now. It's never happened like this before.
That family there, they live in Algiers Point, and they told me that during Katrina, the water came right up to their door, less than an inch away from flooding their house. That gentleman told me he's 81 and he has never seen the river quite like this. They're not taking any special precautions. They're not adding sandbags. They're just gonna watch what happens and hope for the best. You know, I just checked the latest numbers from the National Weather Service, and right now the river is at just over 16.9 feet. 16.9 feet. We keep telling you that the lowest point of the levees is 20 feet, and the projections have it rising to 19 feet. Now we're going to continue to keep an eye on that, but you should also go to our WWL Eyewitness News app. We have real-time updates on there with all those numbers that you can see for yourself about river levels and what we are seeing. You know, even when we're not on the air, we are providing information there so you can get to it on your phone and see for yourself. We're going to keep an eye on things here in Algiers Point, guys, but for right now, we'll send it back to you.
All right, such a remarkable image there. All right, thank you.
Yeah, a lot of eyes on the Mississippi River, but